You see nothing. It be fine. You see nothing.
You see nothing.
You see nothing. Welcome to current Sharon's.
Welcome to Shady Walk. You see nothing.
It's not even Chinese. I'm speaking an Indian accent.
Oh, what?
That's not Chinese.
You're not speaking in an Indian accent, my friend.
You're not speaking an Indian accent. Hello, welcome. I'm here to talk about your car insurance.
Hello, my friend. I'm here to talk to you about your car insurance. Oh, would you look at that? What?
ツアー終了。帰って休みましょう。
Encore. I mean, we all are. We know exactly who you're talking about. Wad does not, for some reason, though. Up. Oh my god, that would have been so funny.
Hello, I can talk about your car insurance.
What's up?
ロビンさん、また会いましたね。調和セレモニーの準備は順調ですか？みんな楽しみにしていますよ。
順調よ。ありがとう。遠路はるばる調和セレモニーに来てくれて嬉しいわ。
とんでもない。宇宙各地から来たお客さんと一緒に昼も
Yeah, we're talking about Mr. Dipshit Pedo over here.
私は孤独が嫌いで退屈な生活には耐えられないので、この楽しい無境が肌に合ってるんです。
でもこんな日がいつまでも続いたら飽きてしまわない？
飽きるわけありません。楽しみが多すぎて嫌になる人間なんていると思いますか？毎日綺麗な服を着ていろんな夢の泡を好きなように体験できて、いくら食べても太らなくて病気にもならなくて年も取らない。部屋代さえ払えば
Oh yeah, no, that's confirmed.
でもあなたも知っているでしょ？無境から現実に持ち帰れるものはとても限られているって。
だから持ち帰らずに夢の中で遊び尽くそうと思っています。私は長命種じゃないので寿命はせいぜい
60 no deals.
あんまりたくさんのことを気にしていたら
finally found out we've talked about it.
この美しい夢の中でなら私は自分で自分の人生を決められて本当に自由に生きられる。こんな旨味を味わってしまったら帰りたいと思うわけがないでしょ。私もロビンさんの公演が成功する。
I just opened up a can of whoop ass.
He probably doesn't think it's about that.
さっきのお客様の言い分も。
いいえ、彼女の言うことは理にか。
あなたは彼女は自分で人生をコントロールできるようになったと思っているけれど。
But yeah, Shadow, do you know what's going on?
夢の中に逃げただけで 庇護を失いは
Grim's
瞬
being
時
a
に化けの
Grim's
皮
being
が
a
剥
pedo.
がれてしまう。そう言いたいのですか？
Wait, hold on, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's trying to get with Fang's 17-year-old cousin while he's 24.
Hey, yo, someone call the FBI. Yo, Grim, you should not be doing that shit. You do. Wait, hold on. She's 17?
Yeah, just from what Fang told me, 17 like less than a month ago.
Dude, what the okay, we have a potential pedophile in this fucking group chat.
Potential.
Oh, no, no, okay, not potential. A definite pedophile. It's not too late for him to turn back now.
Seriously, this isn't the first time he's messaged her trying to get with her as well.
Hey. It's not too late for him to turn back now.
Yeah, no, your wishful thinking is a little far-fetched, sadly.
Yeah, I know this is Grim we're talking about, but miracles could fucking happen.
結局彼女も部屋代について言及していた。そうでしょ？
I am in catastrophically. What?
Yeah, I think so has your little cousin.
しかし、私たちの思い描く楽園に終わりなどあるべきではない。
Yeah, you know that's a sign. That's a sign telling you to stop right there. Meanwhile, I am having the time of my life with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh wow! Finally, took him fucking long enough
What?
to not get involved.
By the way, who wants to take a look at my Robin's build?
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah. I'll explain the thick of it if he ever when he joins the party later. Well, I guess he's joining now.
He's still loading.
Yeah, because he's at work still. Jesus, he's taking a while to load in, huh?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, especially the fact that he's at work. Probably. Oh,
I don't feel.
yeah,
I don't feel
no.
shit. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, you're
to
correct. I don't like getting involved in conflicts. If you drag me,
be honest,
if you
to be
drag
honest,
me along,
I'm the same as Shader right now in the regard of I can't really feel
am
it.
a neutral party, plain and simple. I'm not one for such.
Yeah, you're. There's certain lines that if someone crosses even with you, then yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't involve me, I have no word in saying. But if you try to drag me into it, then we'll have some fucking words.
Yeah.
この無境の景色は本当に美しい。そうでしょ？
What's happening?
これはロビンさん。
Jesus fucking Christ.
お会いできて光栄です。
He left the party because he wasn't able to load in, but he just sent a stupid ass fucking message.
Oh. What is this long string of text? Wait, who?
あなたの言う通り
I
で
wasn't
す
paying
ね。
attention. What?
夢の中では時間が流れませんが、何度見てもまた新しいものを目にしたような気分になる。
素敵な考え方をする哲。
いいえ、
喜んでお相手する。
その後、
なんて痛ましい。
ファミリーはもう今、私の。
だから
はい、私の世界は。
あのお年寄りのお話が。
これが
でも
いずれ全てが
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a
The
skilled man's
peacekeeper,
slowly
and he needs
seeking
to stop with that dumb
indication.
shit.
That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, Chicken Wing Boy. But I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all, you're well aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
What's the rush, chicken wing boy? Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness? Well, I've done my part.
That's a good enough message for
Here,
for
the
just
last two
telling you
gifts
it's
for both of
fun.
you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this.
About who? Yeah, no, with Dash, he tries so, sorry for interrupting you, by the way. But yeah, with Dash, he tries so fucking hard to keep everyone in this group, and it's like he's trying to be a cult leader.
Yeah,
because Shadow does that.
Yeah, I don't like... After a certain little incident, I do not want to be involved in a situation where I'm gonna get dragged. I'm gonna stay neutral. Unless you fucking drag me. I do not like that.
If someone drags you into it, then yeah.
Huh? What? No. What? No, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about my sister.
Hell.
What she does with her life, that's on her.
Huh.
No, because my sister, she can fight back just as worse as Sydney. I don't have to worry about my sister. And I'm gonna be fair. She is straight up asexual.
Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness.
Huh?
It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Yeah, I read it.
Remember the old man we met
Yo, she fucking pulled a snap
Without
one
this
on
dream,
Grim.
He might have completely lost himself.
My sister would not date Grim because he's ugly as fuck. Oh, I could, I'll be honest, I could agree. He looks like a Mexican drug lord.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he is receiving hospice care in a comatose state, and his fate is sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future. The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water.
Grim is the only one who might, but we can confirm that we will not report you for this because we all really don't like him anymore.
And set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking...
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen Eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable.
You know,
Some
that
find
sounds about
themselves
right.
Trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival,
What's the name?
everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, okay. No, it's been a hot minute.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
Nope. And yet, at this point, this is no different from me hanging out with, like, Aegis. Actually, no. This isn't really turning into anything for me. It's just another somebody being stupid, like very stupid. No, I've witnessed the stupidest situation. I won't say it in stream, but it was very stupid, and I didn't want to be involved. And yet somehow I was involved, and it traumatized me, and I didn't want to do that again.
Wait, I didn't know you were streaming.
I should not be saying this on stream. I'll tell you about it when I'm stopped streaming.
I didn't even know you were streaming.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream.
What's up?
Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
Sounds threatening.
I promise
end,
that is a threat.
If people can't even secure their own survival,
Yeah, I promise that is a
they
threat.
won't
That's what
care
it
about
is.
the illusory
A promising
future of
threat.
equality.
Yeah.
As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony
I fucking
will
wish,
save the
dude.
weak,
I
then which Aeon can make our dreams come true?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you
Grim
reading,
is
sister?
Grim is
What are you
like
reading?
at this point just a
Go
cancer
work
on this
in your
group.
picture book. If I could become a Cord Master.
I see.
Don't you?
Of course I do.
Then let's build a stage.
It's a...
Yeah, it's a.
Maybe.
In 1 week, yeah.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now,
What's up?
it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since he's already carried out his last wish,
What's going on?
my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude? Staking everything on some nameless in the future. But you have the numbers. And in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals. It won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the Sweet Dream, it's vital to the family's interests.
Because you basically are.
You're basic. You are basically.
Hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening,
What?
how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if
What's
we
this other
succeed,
dumbass
it's too
fucking
risky.
ounce?
No one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
Let's see what she said.
God, fuck. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Hold on. So I had to leave the chat for a bit, but I'm just gonna say, what the fuck is that goddamn dialogue right there? Hold on. Looks like we have one more ace up our sleeves. Time for time for the master stroke.
Why are you speaking like the general of the law, Fu?
Because why not?
So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soulglad TM Festivity Auditions, or something, and it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch Sand.
Oh my god. TM, are you trying to say trademark? God damn it.
As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar, and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions?
I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club. To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to...
So they're still running this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
Please, I want more endings with Firefly.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Oh, wow! They've really outdone themselves! Oh, I'm starting to get excited!
Behold! Here come 4 friends with spirit high and full of steel. Are you aspiring to be the superstars of the festival?
Is he talking about us?
Yes, you! There's no doubt about it. I see you have all the potential of a superstar in you.
Excuse me, you 4. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
The sword and rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty, the beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance Focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners. But if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the
Ladies and gentlemen, please, make way. Make... Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons, and the Soul-Glad Business Empire's founder, Mr. Aigeen. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soul-Glad's factory.
Oh, I see you before, old man.
My 4 friends, introduce yourselves to the...
Hello, everybody.
Don't you guys need to... Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
God fucking damn it.
Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Grab a bottle of Soul-Glad to make your dreams a blast.
So, not to... Not to, like, pour anything out of the blue, but... I love Firefly as a character. It is a spectacular wonder how I figured out that she was Celeron Hunter Sam. First, like, out the gate. Let's ignore the fact that, I mistaken Sam as Elio. I'll admit the fact that I fucked up right there. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 4-star. Okay. Then fair enough. Fair enough. I guess the curse came back to bite me in the ass. I'll be fair on that one. Where's Wei-E? Hey. Wei-E.
Serving under the 10 Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Wow. I guess I haven't gotten any Eidolon. Before I leave,
Not bad at all.
let me,
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities. Grab a bottle. Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind And that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially?
Nah, we win. Rest assured, we're gonna take an L in this. I can. Yo! Okay. Okay. Nah, we win.
That's the trailblazing spirit.
Hello, everyone.
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the...
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they...
a what?
Safety first.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you, Arthur. And in the last stage, those are the rules.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Hold up. Has any of you bothered to ask me for my consent? Yo, that's me every single day.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Nah, I win.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 challenges, the School of Acting or School of Action. In the School of Acting challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end. Now, make your choice.
The champion's crown awaits you on the stage. Welcome to the Arena of Action Stars.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge. There are a total of 3 stages up ahead, each with their own challenges. The enemies you will contend against are antagonists from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Defeat them swiftly, and it's worth mentioning that the fastest time for this...
Time is of the essence.
Contestants, you are about to confront the monsters of the primordial dreamscape. During this period, Penacony was nothing but a barren wasteland. The dreamscape was fraught with strife and disorder, with Memory Zone memes running rampant. As dream chasers who've come to Penacony, defeating them is your...
All the Soul Glad is ours.
Bet. Let's make this swift.
Resonate all together. Right. Stars echo. Welcome to my as one. Commencing support. Ready for another?
Still waters of oblivion.
A quick divination. All things in human creations. Enemy targets detected.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, I hit jackpot.
Pretty simple. I just...
Congratulations on becoming a first, just as you're about to give up.
Why is our opponent so glad?
Because this is Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd festivity auditions of the 20th season.
Isn't this just product placement?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Safeguard the integrity of Soul Glad.
Enemy data secured.
Hey, yo, this sounds killer.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Do we still have the upper hand? Pressing it all together. Tonight, stars echo. I see through you, together as one.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All things in creations. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Commencing support. Ready for another? A quick dip.
The world kisses me with pain.
Alright, hold on. This is gonna take a while. Let me find. There we go.
Let the show begin.
Make a wish. Congratulate! No matter how...
None will take my Soul Glad away from me. I will use the Transmutation Arcanum to turn into a dinosaur! Dinosaur! Grab a bottle of Soul Glad!
What the fuck?
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
Ill tidings manifest.
Specimens cut.
Familiar.
To travel. My throat is feeling much better.
Free will, or what? Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Commencing research.
Ill fate descends. Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
May song bring us victory.
Another journey destined for oblivion.
You took...
That should... Isn't this fight?
Transforming into a dinosaur isn't imaginative enough for you? This is the sort of magic only seen on Penacony. Anyway, let's get after an extended battle in the years that followed. Well...
Looks like we won. Let's hurry up and get to the next stage.
Yeah.
Congrats to both! Look at the time!
That red-haired contestant.
You'll find out eventually. You have the option to choose gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or time, where you'll face Cluckies. And now...
Huh, okay. Sorry if I'm silent this entire time.
Dear friends, welcome to the... It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own... Enter into the world...
If it's a gunfire trial. Ready? 1, 2... Are we both...
Very... In this Hanu's event, alas...
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you... Long time no see. Oh my! Are you telling me? Listen, but you know what? Now, I can't wait.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us. Look up there!
Wait a minute. God fucking damn it! I don't got time for you, bird! Move! Fuck off!
Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Oh my! The exquisite sensation of perfect... Hurry now!
Are such haphazard and...
Shut up. I know. Fuck up.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented. Is that... What exactly is he talking about?
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make...
Clocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! Hanu says, battle! The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of... Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
So they just... Sheesh. Logic in this plot and dialogue is really being pushed to its limits.
I can agree with you there.
There we go again. I am
gradually getting used to this. Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
No, did some last we spot brave.
But
guess what? Hanu's favorite bazooka just so happens to be in that store.
what a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
Huh.
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here. Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies. This thing feels just like the Soaring Locust too. Careful. It looks like...
Homo. They did not put in a Home Alone reference.
Here we go again. But no. That should be all.
Oh my! Hanu is honest.
Look at all these fucking rockets on the ground. I am taking all of them.
Well, that's that. But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka. Never mind.
Don't be nervous. Come on, Firefly. I want to see you with the bazooka. Could I want someone in the chat. I want someone in like future reference draw a Firefly with the bazooka. I want that. I really want that. That'd be a pretty neat idea. Oh man, a Firefly with the bazooka.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven you're in the final stage. You will face. Welcome to the 33rd.
It better not be Luca.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Argenti? Oh my god, it is Argenti!
Are you a Knight of Beauty?
I'm gonna have to fight this fucking best. Oh god, I am.
Bear witness.
Dangerous thoughts resonate all together. Tonight, stars echo. No more time.
Ill tidings manifest. Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion?
Rise to the challenge. Confess.
Familiar.
Put forth all your might.
Deep breath.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Don't worry, it's just a from the still waters of oblivion.
Flesh wound.
Again.
Pledge thy loyalty.
Retribution will find
I hope for an end to strife.
What do you want? Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Here, try this.
Don't worry, it's just as I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a gentleman.
I guess our Gensi's VA was not around for this.
Confess. Put forth all your might.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unison.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Deep breath.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me. Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Retribution will find you. How familiar.
Tonight, stars echo. No more times.
Ill fate descends. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Ill tidings manifest.
Flesh wound.
I'm not done being your ass. The ultimate is eternal sincerity. God damn it.
We don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again.
I hope not.
Let's make our way to the end.
I hope the fuck not.
Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive Super. On behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you. Wishing you joy under their radiance.
God damn it, Sunday. Yeah, okay. All I get are sincere congratulations. Where are my stellar James?
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure that. However, this reward is not a material one, but rather the opportunity for an open and honest communication between us. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of this way. We'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
God damn it.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this Nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song. Just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood? Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Aeon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Xipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Xipe?
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Aeon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Aeon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Aeon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause someday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
What? No
Sorry,
fucking
Robin.
way.
It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the Harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Xipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
What? Okay, fuck you, Sunday.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr.
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed. Patience is a virtue. However, I won't hold it against you. On the contrary, I'm here to make my intentions clear.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps, and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so she should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, from this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I believe after going through similar predicaments. Let's begin. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony later on. Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister, that baby bird was tiny, we decided to build a nest for it right there and then. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, It stood no chance of survival. We decided that when it regained its strength, its destiny. No. I pass the power. Stick to the original plan. And build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it. And feed it. Giving it the utmost. I eagerly await you.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first.
You know what? Let's go with the opposite.
Interesting. Since you've made up your mind, allow me to reveal what fate. From what I've observed, there are at least 3 predators in that yard that prey on small birds, even if they shy away from humans. As for the choice you made, I am deeply... This story happened when I was appointed. It was during that period. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. He told me I sold everything I could at home. The house, he had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I'll tell you the outcome soon. Will you do as I did and try to convince the Blood, or will you remain silent? I look forward to everyone's decision.
God damn it.
A dream chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, but what?
This question... I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their...
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite... He sold his kids to chase a dream. Even if, with that thought, there's only one choice.
I'm honored to witness you arriving at the same decision. First, the outcome. He attained major success. After avoiding capture, he ran a business for a few years. Very quickly, now then, did he realize the wish he set out to achieve? No. The last time I saw him was in the real world. He told me the reason he was in this predicament was because he conspired to usurp the head of the Alfalfa family. When I asked him about his 2 children, in the end, my heart aligned with the Harmony. As to your choice, and the story this time. This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. The letter contained the usual pleasantries. Do you know who wrote? My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere triviality?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue.
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8.
Correct. Has she...
A stray bullet.
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the harm. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song.
Is she alright?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be by the Eon above. The bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding task.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck.
How could this happen?
It's all in the past. So likewise. Because this is merely a... Would you still support Robin's journey?
No questions asked.
I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the Harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise. I know the suffering of being tormented. The turmoil of losing your way. How sorrow, and even despair, set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but indefinite.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison. A place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days. And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana. Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening.
Awakening? Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
Okay, Sunday is just an evolutionary. Yeah, Sunday is just an evolutionist, okay? Let's just assume that. Why do we need an evolutionist as the main villain?
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
What is this place?
Misha?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of déjà vu. What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct. Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more.
All right, but there are doors all over.
I guess... I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.
Come back here.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first...
Weird. This place is quite different from, if I remember correctly. And the room on the other... Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So... what is this place?
This could be a case of amnesia. Don't worry, Misha. It's common since this place seems familiar.
Yeah, then... I heard some noise.
You and Oregon?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew. They follow Miss Mirror.
Sailors?
Could you tell us more about the Compass?
The Compass is a ship bound...
That's a great story.
Huh? Weird.
Perhaps Clock.
So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Mikhail, that's the name? So, who is he?
I'm sorry.
Anything special?
Mikhail is...
Grandpa?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. Could you tell us more about...
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured in... He didn't want me to call him Grandpa, because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents. Every time he came back,
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to... So, where is your
He went off on a new journey. I think... I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
The water resembles a every time I get...
Have you recalled any?
Yeah. I saw these... He often said that those moments...
I'm gonna take a gander that Misha is Mikhail, just living in a dream. I'll just be straight up. I'm just taking a guess.
I'm not an elder. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a...
Yeah. Well, back then...
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has...
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, could this be some sort of...
I'm sorry. I don't... Perhaps I'll... share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No. We should turn...
Huh? Something feels different.
Up ahead is... Grandpa's study.
The atmosphere in...
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that sea?
Yeah. He described how to ensure that everyone had on that day. I asked him if I could go with him.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children. He said that he knew the crew on the train.
A train?
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, he said. As long as the distant sound of a train went...
Exactly, Misha!
Yeah.
This is the dream...
Do you remember? You...
Hey!
Looks like we're just one...
Okay. Let me in.
This is it. This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop. And it became here. I learned how to repair clockworking gears out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams,
So, this building in the dream bubble is...
Yes, but this dream bubble itself is my home.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
March, do you remember when she mentioned a clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
Shut up, Mickey Mouse.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky. A mimetic that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblazer.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the Express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh, here we go.
I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha.
I called it!
If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I'm only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. Friend of Clonky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's then let's proceed together to the end of this stream.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of information I needed to take in.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting.
Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out.
Well, it's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina.
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former Nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have! Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous.
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on! Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Astana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down?
Oh, so I won't forget it.
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was I was a kid.
And there was always a special pocket watch in my memory. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too.
Yeah.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandma gave it to me. It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy. And the watchmaker is just a nameless.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Yeah.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
What does it mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The legacy of the watchmaker is just an old man's journey.
So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you, Misha. You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands. Always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Hey, Jippei!
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake. Let's draw a conclusion there. In all fairness, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Alright, that... Woohoo! Alright, hold on. Oh, fuck. How much break effect are we talking here? 330, Jesus! Well, I got big shoes to fill.
Please stay tuned.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Time to test our rapport. Dreams do come true.
Commencing support.
Step up, let's see ya.
So, what if it hurt?
Stay in step.
Commencing support. Do you admit? Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
How's this taste?
Motor function restored.
Nice, like my friends? Indulge yourselves!
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck! No air missed of the Marastruck.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
Ready for another? It's time. Enemy targets detected. Do you admit this crime?
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Great teamwork. Let's improvise.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, 313. I got shoes to fill here. Jesus, okay. What do we got? Oh, fuck. Let's see. I do not have a... Oh, God. I'm just gonna leave that on hold.
Before our paths diverge, savor the shared journey. Before our paths diverge, savor the shared journey.
Do I have this? I do not have the shoes. Great. Okay, that's fine. What What do we got? What do we got? Oh. So I got a completely not... That's fucking great. Yikes.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
Dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling now that we've taken up the mantle.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them, a desire to dream. To slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Mm-hmm. Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
No, don't go! Please! No, I want more of you!
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
That cutscene is badass, but God, it's a rendition of a sad song.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dream. You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception.
Come here.
Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why.
Guys, I have my cat here.
We have to choose when we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Yo, that's sad and dark.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The Nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Yeah, not just those Nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you old fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, Almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavili's.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well, my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off Nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain
ever stop.
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Oh my god, we're back to this? Okay. I want more dialogue.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Dan Heng? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems. Half an Amber era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient Sworn disaster? Tazeront, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the Order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Xipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum, and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy Forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Whoa, now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Yo, okay.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the Chosen One who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival. In our plan.
But the plan has changed.
As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order, so I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Let's wish.
The compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Oh my god.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light. My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the...
It's quite exhilarating.
And not only that, the entire theater is...
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around.
I need to see this for myself. How fucked I am.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Yikes, they... What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
Are these puppets part of...
Something tells me I gotta come back here anyway. Fuck.
Something feels...
There's no other grand...
So Sunday's messing with us?
My apology. I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, history is a mirror within it. Natural. Let us commence with the... After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
Shut up.
They gathered nebulae and forged them into Pyx, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys.
Okay, let me see. Oh, that's not enough as I hope.
Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose. And so, the cycle of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to...
Too bad. Oh god, no. No, the stream has gone long enough.
The atmosphere here. This act is named Ode to...
I thought things were...
Nope. 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 Fuck that. Where? Fuck that.
Where shall we...
Shut up. Alright, I'm just gonna...
Let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
Alright, that's gonna be all. I'm gonna live stream this next time. I'll see y'all later. See ya!